What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Vashti Denise, and we have got to talk about what happened beyond the gates this past week because, oh my goodness. One of the biggest hooplas right now is the fact that Bill Hamilton is in and out of the hospital with stroke symptoms. This is crazy. He has seen to be indestructible by everyone in his circle, his daughters, especially his new wife, Haley. But the only person that sees him as human is Danny. And that's why she was the one that was able to calm him down when he was freaking out. Some people are speculating that he still has feelings for her and there's still something going on there. I don't fully see that. What I saw in that scene was someone who's known him for a very long time, has been in these situations with him before, whether it was minor or not, and was able to rectify the situation as such. So she knew exactly how to handle him in those moments. Because let's be real, she's his ex wife and his first wife. She's seen him in every scenario. They have 2 kids together. He probably passed out when she was giving birth the first time. So for everyone to be like, "Oh my god, he still loves Danny." No, I don't think so. I think that they just have an understanding, which is why he had to thank her before she left because he knew, dang, she's the only one that could really calm me down in these moments. Now, instead of being jealous, Haley should have took notes, okay? Because what she is not ready to figure out is the fact that this may be their lives moving forward. And I don't like Haley as much as the next person, honestly. There's a huge dollop of karma in there that I'm ready to hit her across that little smug face of hers. But But as a woman and someone that is low key terrified of the process of pregnancy, we'll have conversations about that later on. I'm terrified for her to be pregnant for the first time ever. And now your husband is having serious medical issues. That's a lot to deal with. And I think this is way more than Haley thought that she was going to be chewing on. You know the saying, you bit off more than you can chew? Yeah. Haley got a mouthful right now. Now, on the count of 3, everybody yell, "Cat, leave it alone!" Dog, she about to mess up this whole operation. Like, I get it. I get it. You want these people to go to jail, and you do know the truth. You are the only one that's been finding real proof with the fact that Leslie was the one that ran Laura off the road. But you're doing it all wrong, sis. And Jacob keeps telling her, like, you have to listen to the police. There's been so many instances where guilty people have walked free because people could not go by protocol. She can't do anything with that helmet and gloves that she found under Leslie's bed because then she has to talk about how she found the doggone helmet and gloves. Girl, you're messing it up. If Leslie goes free, it's because of her. It's because of her. Now that we finally met all of the articulates, I'm starting to have some dream girl flashbacks. I turn my back and find myself out on the line. You could have warned me, but that would have been too kind. So we found out that the Dream Girls had an Effie baby, and we haven't met her because she's no longer amongst the land of the living. Anita has revealed that there was a 4th member of the Articulates, and she was just like Effie. She was ostracized from the group. It wasn't about her weight this time, it was actually about her class. They said that she was a little too ghetto, so she had to go. It's messed up. Now, the thing about it is, everybody wants to blame Anita, right? Because she's the one that has had the most success out of the situation. Apparently, she was the one that said, yeah, it was cool for their manager, Dante, to boot Barbara, who is the 4th articulate, to boot her out of the group. But I'm with her on that final rant that she had to the women. It wasn't all her, okay? All 3 of them made a decision to get her up out the group. The only reason why they feel like they can put the blame on her is because she's had the most success, because she went solo and was able to build this amazing life for herself. They're like, oh, yeah, you're the one that should pay the price. And I don't agree. I don't agree. I think they should all hold the burden equally because they all got a level of success out of the articulates before Barbara was able to even step on stage, which apparently I don't think she ever did. So, yeah, we got some drama coming with this one for sure. And I'm still holding my breath because I feel like there's still an illegitimate child somewhere in this process. Now, one theory that's floating around is the fact that Nicole may not actually be a Dupree. Let me say that again. Let me say that again. There is speculation that Nicole may not actually be a Dupree. The people are saying that Nicole could be actually the child of Anita and her former manager, Dante, as opposed to Vernon and Anita's child. The reason why I want to debunk this is because Vernon knew Anita when she was an articulate. They were together when she went solo. So I just don't see her being with Dante and Vernon at the same time. But this is a soap opera, okay? We don't know. I'm really hoping that's not the case though, because Vernon is such an amazing girl dad, and I just don't want to see him get hurt like that. I think he loves Anita so much, and that might be the straw that breaks this entire family. Now, before I end the video, I actually have one exclusive moment of my own. I went to an event this past week, and I was actually, let me just show you. Yep, that's me. That's me. Shout out to Greenlit. I was able to meet some of the amazing cast members of Beyond the Gates, and we actually got to kiki. Oh my God. And no, I'm not paparazzi, so I didn't have a camera all up in their face, but I did get some exclusive information that I'm going to post in my next video. So make sure that you guys stay tuned because I got a lot to talk about from this night. Don't I fit right in? I think I need to be part of the cast. Book me. There is so much going on beyond the gates, and I'm really loving this show. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this past week. Do you think that this is going to be a long health issue with Bill, or are we just having some mishaps? Also, do you think that Kat is finally going to be able to use that evidence against Eva and or Leslie? Let me know. And I'll see you next week on Beyond the Gate.